My correct people, welcome back to my channel. This is Live Gist. That moment we are waiting for is here. For Olori Naomi and Kabiesi's victory finally is here. My people, e no go tey again. All this katakata, gbas-gbos, wuru-wuru for inside the palace of Ooni of Ife, all of them go end. Yes, the right people that holds the key and the solution to this has finally arrived. My correct people, una know say the other time we dey hear say Deji of Akure has promised that he was going to see that this comes to the end. Yes, he said it. You know, when he said that, a lot of people were like, now today we dey hear this kind thing. We don't dey hear am tey. Alba Elegushi has promised this one. This person has promised this one. Now Deji of Akure has come to promise that, abeg make they leave us alone, make we know wetin we dey believe. But my people, they say this one no be to talk, no be sure. This man, he do am live and direct. As we speak, my people, they say 3 virgin triplets. They were born together on the same day. They are triplets. They are triplets, yes, come from the same mama. And they are virgins. And they are great seers. If you hear great seers, you know, say people where this work they fit for women now. Women will never know man. Now, when you get them, you gonna say, yes, anything where they see, they see. You understand? And most of them know they marry. Because once they marry, that gift leaves them. Because the gift of seeing sometimes comes with virginity, my people. So they said Deji of Akure has finally fulfilled his promise where Queen Naomi and Kabiesi did. As they promised us, say, he said this time around, he will not even mind whether Kabiesi wants his help or not. That he is out here rooting for Queen Naomi and is out here to support Queen Naomi and to protect Queen Naomi as a father. Because the last time we heard he helped, Kabiesi came to the internet and finished everybody. Say the statement he made was not really okay. Some of them started saying it that, because we helped you, you think we have interest in your wife. You know, I think in that statement he said, you people, nobody should be helping my wife again without that he can handle things by himself. You know, Kabiesi is a man who has pride. He has ego. He has connections, yes. Like I said, Kabiesi might have more connections than Deji of Akure and a lot of them that helped Queen Naomi when she was in prison. But the problem is that Kabiesi is being manipulated. He's being manipulated by these women. He's being charmed. So most times, the things where he's supposed to, he no go do them, and things go spoil. So Deji of Akure, understanding this very well and not being angry that Kabiesi didn't even ask for his help, or that Kabiesi made a statement that scared them away, because of Olori Naomi, because he takes Olori Naomi like a daughter. And we hear say Olori Naomi also took him as a father. So he cannot, just because he's angry with Olori Naomi's husband being Oba Adeyeye, he will now fold hands and keep quiet and allow things to spoil for Kabiesi. Because if anything spoil for Kabiesi, it's equally spoiled for Queen Naomi. And Deji of Akure said no, that he is going to take out his time to do this. And now, finally, the promise he promised is arrived. And we have them live and direct at Ilefe. They said if you see these people, 3 girls, triplets, they are identical. They resemble themselves. They do this work because they were chosen to do it from the womb. And nothing has contaminated them since. And that is why whatever they see and say is pure. Now, these women brought the final solution. They said if this one happened, if you hear anything concerning the Oloris do this one or the Oloris do this one, that they should be stoned to till they lose breath. I am telling you, that is what they said. So this is a very big assurance to Olori Naomi and Kabiesi's relationship. So our hope, our faith has kept us moving, and we are finally arriving to the end of all this katakata and basbos way they happen. They say these three priestess say they be virginal, they are triplets. And they came, and that 2,000 years ago, they have a history. That this 2,000 years ago, they were supposed to come. Even when Queen Naomi and Kabiesi came in the first world, they were supposed to come, but the Kabiesi's rivals and even Bimbo that time, we hear now, they say na Olori Calabash, say both of them, Kabiesi's rivals and Bimbo, stopped them on the way. That they have been traveling since 2,000 years ago to travel to this 2025. That is 2,025 years. That is when they have been traveling since that time. Because they brought the good news to Kabiesi. Now, each of every year that passes, the news they will bring will change, because everything keeps changing. If they had brought the news 2,000 years ago that Kabiesi should do away with Olori Calabash, that once Kabiesi married Queen Naomi in that 2,000 years ago, that it's going to do away with Olori Calabash. Now, because Kabiesi has married sis, they said if Kabiesi will succeed, if only Kabiesi will try his possible best, let him just succeed and welcome back Queen Naomi fully. Do all the rituals and sacrifice, complete everything, and Queen Naomi should come back fully to the palace. That these Oloris will run by themselves, that they will not stay back. They say, the priestess said, the reason why they have not been able to hear this is because them will get the message have not released it on the air. That if they have released it on the air, if a priest would have heard, the shrine would have reported to Kabiesi, a lot of people would have heard it and report. But they didn't want to release it because they know they want to deliver this message by themselves. And when they deliver it by themselves, then the Oloris will not have anything to do about it. But if a priest or chief priest from the shrine said it, that the Oloris will be well prepared, and because as it's coming from the mouth of a mortal, they can destroy that and it will not work again. So that is why they said they were going to deliver it by themselves. My people, can you imagine? 2,025 years ago, hey, things they happen. If I tell you and say, no be, things they really happen. And these Oloris, you see Olori Igbi and Olori Calabash, they know about this. They said even as these women, these three ladies, they come, that this Igbi and Olori Calabash has been stopping them from the air since, pushing them, that they started pursuing them and stopping their movement ever since Kabiesi married Queen Naomi. You know that Kabiesi was dating some of them, of which Olori Calabash was dating Olori Calabash, and we heard which other person, maybe Igbi. He was dating Igbi that time before he finally saw Olori Naomi and said, no, this is the one I'm going to marry, and went ahead to pay everything in full. They saw it earlier and was stopping these people from coming, because they know if these people arrived earlier than enough, these people would have opened up to Kabiesi that he should not go ahead to marry 6 wives, that these Oloris are enough. As in, sorry, Queen Naomi is enough. But because these Oloris, they want to get into that marriage, they said they stopped this movement. There were just so many obstacles on their way. Sometimes they will send them blood. Sometimes they will send them things where they like, because themselves they get so. Our people call it so they get something where they forbid. They know they won't see them. So Igbi and Olori Calabash were always sending those things that they forbid on their way spiritually, and that's delayed their movements. But with Deji of Akure, my people, Deji of Akure knows too much. He knows much, very much. He knows too much. both all these traditional things and spiritual things, Deji of Akure knows them too well. And that is why he now said, okay, he was going to solve it. And lo and behold, it is not even up to how many days. They said the solution is here. This is history. 25 years ago, these ladies, these girls, these triplets have been traveling to come and meet Kabiyesi, have been traveling to come and meet Oba Adeyeye, to break the news to him that Queen Naomi must have to return. And that once Queen Naomi returns, that will be the end. The triplets told Kabiyesi, the reason why you're having triplets is because we initiated it. Yes, them. I don't know whether you call them cults or what. I don't even know what they are. They said they initiated it. They want it. They were the one that appealed to the heavens that they should bless Queen Naomi with triplets because them are coming. By the time when they go come finish and Queen Naomi born the triplets, that will be to fulfill the prophecy. Hey, now wow, things are happening. When I heard this thing, goose pimple all over my body. So these women has been stopping them. After all, they said Deji of Akure, now only him know wetin him do. Now only him one know wetin him do. Where the delay for these triplets from arriving now cut off. The delay were swept off the road and they passed. They said they were caged somewhere on the road that they could not move. Igbi and Olori Calabash has been tormenting them spiritually. No wonder they will always be proud of their charm, because tell me, if their charm has been failing them in all ramification, why wouldn't they give up? But this one is that it is working for them in some. Imagine their charms holding back these triplets for more than how many years? More than how many years? Olori Calabash own since 2025 years ago. Igbi own immediately he knew Kabiyesi, he started working underground on top Kabiyesi. See how far they have prevented them from coming. And just one move, Deji of Akure was able to release them. And they headed to the palace straight because it is rather getting too late, so that they will have to save Queen Naomi and save Kabiyesi. Now, the question is, what will Kabiyesi do in order to hasten Queen Naomi's return? Because it seems it is the final bus stop. This is the final message. This is the final revelation. Once Olori Naomi returns back and stay back in the palace, like she's now living in the palace, that these Oloris will just, that they said Kabiyesi don't even need to do much. Just Queen Naomi come back first with Tadenikawo. That these Oloris will pack their things by themselves and beg to leave, that the place will become too unbearable and hot for them. And the unbearable is that it is not because of envy or jealousness that will cause them unbearable. What will cause them unbearable pain is that it is going to be physical. The courts will torment them. They will torment them because their time they have given them to decide by themselves has elapsed. So the court will to flog them, they will to wire them or a cord. And that is when they will realize that they have been messing around with the apple of God's eye. So kudos to this Deji of Akure as he has fulfilled his promise, bringing these three triplets to come and tell us what the final war looks like, as we can't wait to unfold the stories and the gist that is coming up next. Now, here is another confusing part. Kabiyesi had earlier planned to do a set-free festival for this woman before he finally welcomes Queen Naomi. But now the triplets have said that this is what will happen. This is how you are going to do it. Once you welcome back Queen Naomi, they will leave by themselves. So Kabiyesi is quite confused because Queen Naomi had said she is not going to return to the palace if they are still there, meaning she might not want to return if they don't go. Meanwhile, I am going to be bringing you more updates. Please kindly subscribe to this channel. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and please remember that all these are alleged and unverified info, making waves on the social media and should not be regarded as facts. Thank you.